Yes.
I want to ask you the other big royal story on lots of the headlines today on the front pages of the Daily Mail splashing on this, and this is, of course, the Meghan bullying after effects. Now, we've been talking this morning about how closed the firm is, how there isn't a huge amount of transparency. We're being told we're not going to hear a great deal about what happened in the wake of that.
We're not going to hear anything.
But something has happened. There have been HR changes.
There have been HR changes, and, and I think there is an argument for saying that's a good thing. Let's hear about them.
Yeah.
What are these changes? And it does just seem to be a case of reverting to that old method of just burying bad news. Of course, yesterday's meeting where we had all transparency about the expenditure would have been a great way to have said, look, we're not going into the details, but we're addressing this, this and this. They actually broke down the figures in terms of the black and ethnic minorities that are now employed by Buckingham Palace. Surely this was an opportunity to say, and also we're going to make sure that any complaints to HR are dealt with swiftly. But I think it's a case of them not wanting to air their dirty laundry in public.
Yes, so it's more a case of maybe building bridges with Meghan and Harry as opposed to covering anything else.
Maybe not wanting to poke the bear because, of course,
it's not a friendly bear to poke.
Netflix or whatever it might be.
It's not a friendly bear to poke, and I think everything you've seen, and just thinking back to those Platinum Jubilee celebrations, the way the Sussexes were accommodated, I just think they don't want to rattle or ruffle any feathers. And I think a lot of people, and particularly those who made those alleged complaints of bullying, might be feeling rather miffed that actually the Sussexes and peace with the Sussexes is perhaps taking precedence over making public some of the findings of what would have been an expensive internal inquiry and to which we know nothing about. And actually Meghan would probably be sitting there not particularly feeling vindicated because her name hasn't been cleared in any of this either.